You guys know that whole 3-Eye Atlas comet that they've been talking about in the legacy media off and on over the course of the last few months? Well, it's actually showing signs of it not technically really being a comet. In actuality, it's more like a
hoopla!
Sounds like a
Hoopla! Hoopla!
Now, the legacy/livestream media plus corrupt officials in the system will say that 3-Eye Atlas is just another comet and that you're a loony conspiracy theorist if you think otherwise. This is despite many experts proving this wrong with science and many warnings around this. Let's also not forget about when this first came out and all the fucking big headlines mentioning that this is a potential extraterrestrial threat, spreading propaganda. For instance, Jeremy Corbell, UFO documenter / filmmaker plus researcher who went to Capitol Hill, met with all of them, and warned them about this, plus the lie that would be portrayed around something like 3-Eye Atlas as some sort of ET threat. Then a few months later, you have the start of that with headlines like this. Harvard scientist warns mysterious interstellar object could be hostile alien craft bound for Earth. Dude's a Harvard fucking scientist and was the head of one of their fucking astrology departments. Just saying. Or like Dr. Brandenburg said on X, 3-Eye Atlas is not a comet. Comets are dirty snowballs of ices and silicate dust, usually dominated by water ice, but also more volatile ices like carbon monoxide, which vaporize beyond Jupiter. 2-Eye/Borisov displayed this. Oumuamua did not. 3-Eye Atlas is now emulating the latter of Oumuamua. Be alert. Now, comets generally have very distinct tails and gaseous sort of outer layers / cloaking around them that's fairly distinct. Kind of like the picture we have in the left here. Whereas 3-Eye Atlas, it looks more like an orb with a fuel trail behind it, or a form of a contrail, or like a substance of a trail that's not generally found inside a comet. It's not a tail like it normally would be. It's too condensed of a shape overall for the comet with the light for it to be like that. In my opinion, mind you, I'm no expert or anything around comets or anything like that, but they've lied to us about a great many things over the years, including past ET visitations, which go back over thousands of years, all the way to the dawn of man. And this is foretold in ancient tribal cultures and texts, people like the Navajo, or in places like the Bible, or it's even on stones at ancient sites like in Pumapunku and Göbekli Tepe. Therefore, it cannot be out of the realm of possibility for 3-Eye Atlas to be some form of a non-terrestrial craft or space vehicle of sorts. The reason why I say that last part, y'all, is because if you've watched our videos in the past or done your own research on the black budget programs or the deep state programs that are out there, you would know that we've reverse engineered alien technology after the Roswell incident. Therefore, we can't leave it out of the realm of possibility yet, because we have technology which is 200 plus years in advance to anything we have in the public sphere in these underground black budget programs. Just like we can't leave it out of the realm of possibility that's a comet or something else too. Now, I do find it peculiar that according to Dr. Loeb's essay on the makeup of 3-Eye, it barely contains any water. It emits fairly large amounts of CO2 from it, plus decent amounts of carbon monoxide, as you guys can see here in this diagram I'm showing you from the left to the right. That's not normal, and it's similar to Oumuamua, unlike proven comet 2I Borisov. Something unusual is going on, and we're not being told about it by the legacy media. Now, if you guys do research into this stuff, many things can pick up moisture and water, particularly in certain parts of our solar system, and still carry it for a little amount of time. Now, here's more of a more common / traditional comet versus 3I on the Hubble telescope images. 3I is more of an orb / ball emitting light, whereas the other is clearly emitting a tail of some sorts. 3I Atlas is also moving on a fairly linear / straight trajectory compared to other comets as well too. Now, despite what many scientists, over 200 apparently, are saying currently, and a lot of people in the mainstream, this headline was published on 3I Atlas at the beginning of when it was first being discussed, over a month ago. Ironically enough, I commented on UNLAD's Facebook post about this, instinctually saying that it was a part of the UFO fear-mongering propaganda that Dr. Stephen Greer has been warning us about for quite some time now. You know, what we discussed in our previous video talking about the Jersey drone situation and its whole connection to this bizarre sort of shift around UFOs, plus the disclosure on them. Go watch it now if you guys haven't, so that way you can understand the basics in this propaganda that's rolling out currently. Now, this was before I even researched anything on this stuff when I commented on this post, you guys. Ultimately, we will find out more about what 3I Atlas actually is as time goes on. But I'm telling you guys, based on science and observations, that it's not very likely to be just a comet as it's being portrayed right now. It's more than likely going to be some form of an artificial structure / craft of some kind, or something else. It doesn't have a tail. It produces more CO2 and carbon monoxide than anything else to be within the realm of a comet. Then there's the fear-mongering from the legacy media. So, I'm not really going to trust them on these things. But I'm going to keep an open mind around it nonetheless, though. I am, however, taking things with a grain of salt. Taking the propaganda that was spread at the inception of this whole topic as part of the system's ET threat bullshit with a decent grain of salt / potential, given prior warnings by Dr. Stephen Greer and his expertise on the whole UFO disclosure and their events in it, as he is the leading expert, as far as I'm aware of, in all of this stuff, given his mission to help expose all the transgressions against our race and help the innocents out of these black budget programs. One of those being one of the managers of the funding for these black budget programs, which use your taxpayer dollars. But that's not about what I think. What do you guys think? What do you think 3I Atlas is? Let us know in the comment section down below. I'd love to hear your guys' thoughts, opinions, and concerns on this stuff. That's going to be it for us today, though, my dudes. I do appreciate you guys very much, and if you did enjoy, as usual, please don't forget to, hit that like button and destroy the shit out of the subscribe button. It really does mean a lot to me, and it also helps us to get even further up in the YouTube algorithm and let even more people know that it's okay to question these shitty, corrupt systems we live in and to be an independent thinker, because it's completely normal and natural. And, YouTube likes to censor our content. Also, if you guys didn't make it to this point in the video, go and leave the phrase "Deep State, eat my cake" in the comment section down below to let me know that you made it to the end and that you guys were the 1,000,000% track. Also, if you guys would like a more interactive experience with us, come join us live every Wednesday and Friday from 8:30 to 10:30 p.m. U.S. Central Time, where we tell you guys all about the conspiracy facts and also play a variety of games afterwards, such as Pokemon Unite, Fortnite, etc. Whatever really floats the mood, you feel me? Either way though, my dudes, I appreciate you guys very much for being here. Thank you, much love, and until next time, please don't forget to live long and prosper, take care in peace, keep it 1,000,000% real, and as always, fuck the system. I'll see you guys on the flip side. Z-Trim.
We're people of this country and we're under attack. They banning us, they cancel us for speaking the facts. If you man enough, come stand with us, take USA back. And every time we pull up, all you're gonna see is American flag.